really with this, it's all about that wrist technique. So if you can kind of watch me, a lot of practice from my youth.
Really getting a lot of dexterity in there. It definitely does not seem like your first time.
Yeah. Welcome back. Alright, so I'm going to coat these in oil. Doesn't really matter what kind of oil. I think this is vegetable, if I had to guess. Which, fun fact, is soybeans.
Learn something new every day.
There you go. So don't try to get oil out of your carrots, I guess. Alright, so we're just going to rub it down. I'm going to do the meat side first, and then I'm going to do the fat side second, because it's going to cook the fat side up. So I got 4 different rubs I'm using. It's a mix between coarse and fine. These are all stuff that I just, we sell here at Specialty Gas House, but it's all stuff that I really like a lot. So it's a mix of Lane's, Cosmo Q, and Killer Hogs, which is Malcolm breed.
This first one is Killer Hogs.
Yeah, it's
That's
Texas
just
brisket rub.
Brisket rub, which is very coarse. Salt and pepper,
Right.
garlic, pretty much, right?
Yep.
Very basic. But this is the coarse one. And the Cosmos is very fine, so that'll get...
Exactly. So this one's gonna be really coarse, and then the other two, the garlic squared, is just, it's one of my favorites. It's a little finer. The brisket one, Lane's brisket, is one of my favorite to use. That's why I'm using it today. It's like salt, pepper, garlic, herbs. It's gonna be a coarse rub as well, but I like it a lot. And then the Cosmo Q, the Texas beef, it's got a little sugar in it. It's very fine. It's kind of hard to see right now, but it's very fine, so it's gonna fill in kind of those spots around the bigger granules. Just throw some rub back in there. Probably forgot to hit that with oil, so we can do that. The oil's just gonna be like a nice little binder just to help everything stick. Not really gonna add any flavor or anything crazy. It's just gonna help the rub stick to the meat. This thing's a little clogged up. So, Malcolm, if you're listening, I prefer when they're a little wider. Just a little wider, the holes.
I'm sure I'll get back to you.
Yeah, right. Lanes, if you're listening, too wide, buddy.
Yeah,
we gotta take that down. Yeah. I like your rubs a lot, but the shaker bottles are just not ideal. Alright, we're actually out of that one, so throw that away. Let's run out of this one too. And I'm not really doing these in any particular order. So that is what it is. And if I were really doing this at home, I would probably take all these rubs. I usually have an empty shaker bottle on hand. It probably has a lid on it that I prefer a little better because everything comes out a little more evenly. And then I would just mix all these rubs together and just shake the hell out of the bottle until everything's kind of incorporated. And then I don't have to do this like 4 different times. I just get up there with one bottle and shake it over top and get all those flavors in there.
That makes sense.
It's not too bad. I think my technique was getting a little fatigued in the wrist. Is what I'm trying to
Well,
say.
it's the third brisket. It's a hard job. Someone's got to do it here.
Yeah. First thing was said this morning. So, just kind of eyeballing the amount of rub you're putting on there too. It's a big cut, so it can take a lot. Don't want to go too crazy, but it'll be all right. So, that's pretty good. And we'll just kind of try to pack it around all the sides. You want to get all the nooks and crannies and season every bit of this meat. Anything that's left over in the pan too, we can kind of sop up. So now those rubs are expensive. We don't want a lot of waste. So kind of mop everything up. It's looking pretty decent. Got everything's ready to roll. I got 2 briskets on already. Everything is moderately around where I'd like it temperature-wise. So if you guys want to follow me out, we'll go throw this last one on.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Walking through the boss's lovely office. Morning. Got a little hotter than I wanted. I didn't think this one out too far, but. This is like the biggest brisket so far. I might actually,
swap them?
Yeah. Right about the same. Just slap it back in, call it a day. And then I got this little upper rack portion in because I'm going to get a half sheet pan or half hotel pan, whatever it's called. Fry my shit out of myself in the meantime. And we're going to put it up here, we're going to smoke all that fat, render it out, and we're going to use that for the wrap. So, again, nothing's going to waste here at the gas house.
All right, let's do it.